James Nathaniel Toney, born on August 24, 1968, in Ann Arbor, Michigan, is a legendary figure in the world of boxing, known for his exceptional defensive skills and fearless fighting style. Despite growing up in a tough environment marked by street fighting and an unstable home life, his father, a boxer, was absent. His journey to the ring is one of grit and transformation. Toney didn't initially plan on a career in boxing. In fact, he was a standout football player in high school, receiving scholarship offers to play quarterback at Western Michigan and defensive back at Michigan. However, his rebellious nature and dislike for authority led him down a different path: boxing. Toney recalls, "I wasn't a team player and wasn't good at taking orders. So, I went into boxing." He had to drop significant weight, as he originally weighed 205 pounds, but once he committed, there was no turning back. His rise to boxing stardom is the stuff of legend. He trained under the guidance of veteran coach Bill Miller, who taught him the famous shoulder roll defense, an elusive and tricky technique once mastered by heavyweight champion Ezra Charles. With fast hands, sharp counterpunching, and a fearless ability to fight off the ropes, he was a nightmare for opponents in the ring. His toughness was unmatched. Despite a professional career spanning nearly 3 decades, from 1988 to 2017, Toney never lost via stoppage in any of his 92 fights, a testament to his iron chin and fighting spirit. His career highlights include holding multiple world championships across 3 weight classes. In 1991, he captured the IBF and lineal middleweight titles, a crowning achievement that solidified him as a rising star in boxing. He later claimed the IBF Super Middleweight title in 1993 and the IBF Cruiserweight crown in 2003. He also challenged twice for the heavyweight title, securing a victory in his first attempt, but was later stripped of the title due to a failed drug test. Toney's accolades include being named Fighter of the Year twice, in 1991 and 2003, by the Ring magazine and the Boxing Writers Association of America. He competed in an astonishing 15 world title fights across 4 different weight classes, a rare and remarkable feat in the sport. His toughness, defensive mastery, and ferocious counterpunching made him one of the most feared and respected boxers of his generation. In addition to his boxing career, Toney dabbled in mixed martial arts, where he faced off against UFC legend Randy Couture at UFC 118 in 2010. Though the result was a loss, it underscored his willingness to take on new challenges. In 2001, Toney appeared on the big screen, playing the role of Joe Frazier in the film Ali, starring Will Smith. Beyond the glitz and glamour, James's place among the all-time greats is secure, and his legacy continues to inspire fighters today. During his prime, Toney's weight ranged from 160 pounds in the middleweight division to over 200 pounds when he fought as a heavyweight. His estimated net worth is around $2 million. Despite his long and successful boxing career, including multiple world titles across different weight classes, his net worth reflects the financial ups and downs common in professional sports. About personal life. Toney's personal life, much like his boxing career, has been marked by resilience and determination. Growing up in a tough environment in Michigan, Toney faced numerous challenges, from street fighting to a brief stint in football before committing fully to boxing. His fiery personality and relentless fighting spirit defined his career and personal battles alike. Toney has been married to Angel Toney, and together they have children, though he tends to keep much of his family life private. Over the years, despite facing financial ups and downs, as well as the physical toll boxing took on his body, Toney remained dedicated to his family. He has spoken fondly of his children and the importance of fatherhood in his life, often emphasizing that his role as a father and husband is his most cherished accomplishment. While the spotlight often shone brightest on him inside the ring, Toney's personal life reveals a man who values resilience, loyalty, and family above all. Throughout his career, James Toney has not only left a mark in the boxing world, but has also made a meaningful impact through his philanthropic efforts. He has participated in charity boxing events and has been a strong advocate for causes focused on youth and community development. Toney has consistently used his platform to give back, particularly by mentoring young athletes, offering guidance, and sharing his life experiences to help them navigate both their careers and personal challenges. His commitment to supporting and uplifting the next generation reflects the same grit and determination that defined his own journey in and out of the ring. About his professional career, James Toney's amateur career, though brief, left an impact with an impressive record of 33 wins, 32 by knockout, and only 2 losses. His professional debut came on October 26, 1988, where he secured a second-round TKO victory against Stephen Lee. Trained initially by Gregory Owens, Toney adopted the nickname Lights Out, which became a staple throughout his career. After the tragic loss of his manager Johnny Ace Smith, Jackie Collin took over, guiding Toney through his early success. Legendary trainer Bill Miller honed Toney's old-school boxing style, which became his signature in the ring. He made waves on May 10, 1991, when he faced Michael Nunn for the IBF middleweight title. Entering the fight as a 20-1 underdog, Toney was behind on the scorecards but delivered a shocking left hook in the 11th round that sent Nunn to the canvas. The knockout victory not only earned Toney the IBF and lineal middleweight titles, but also the prestigious Ring Magazine's Fighter of the Year award. His ability to come from behind showed his grit and determination. Toney's middleweight reign saw several defenses, but the most controversial was his split decision win over Dave Tiberi, which led to a U.S. Senate investigation. He also faced future Hall of Famer Mike McCallum twice, drawing the first bout and winning the second by majority decision. In 1993, Toney moved up to super middleweight and dominated Ron Barkley to win the IBF title. His vicious assault forced Barkley's corner to stop the fight after the 9th round. This performance solidified Toney's status as a 2-division world champion. He defended the title successfully several times, including a brutal KO win over undefeated Tim Littles. On November 18, 1994, Toney faced Roy Jones Jr. in one of the most anticipated fights of the decade. Jones, using his incredible speed and reflexes, floored Toney in the 3rd round and dominated the fight, handing Toney his first career loss. Toney blamed his struggle to make weight for his sluggish performance, but the loss was a significant setback. However, Toney's iron will kept him fighting across multiple divisions. His cruiserweight campaign culminated in a career-defining win over Vasily Jirov on April 26, 2003. After knocking Jirov down in the 12th round, he captured the IBF title and was awarded multiple accolades, including the ring's Fight of the Year and Comeback of the Year. Toney's transition to heavyweight was equally remarkable. On October 4, 2003, he faced former heavyweight champion Evander Holyfield. Toney dismantled Holyfield, stopping him in the 9th round. It was a statement victory that established Toney as a legitimate threat in the heavyweight division. He continued his rise by defeating John Ruiz for the WBA heavyweight title in 2005, but his victory was overturned after testing positive for steroids. Despite this setback, Toney fought on, earning a draw against Hazem Rahman for the WBC heavyweight title in 2006. His 2 losses to Samuel Peter in 2006 and 2007 marked the end of his heavyweight title aspirations, but Toney remained a respected and dangerous fighter. Throughout his 29-year professional career, James Toney never suffered a stoppage loss, showcasing an incredible chin and defensive prowess. His old-school boxing style, including shoulder rolls, head movement, and his ability to counterpunch while fighting off the ropes, made him one of the most technically gifted boxers of his generation. He was a defensive pressure fighter, applying relentless pressure while remaining elusive. In 2010, at the age of 42, he made a high-profile switch to mixed martial arts, signing a deal with the UFC. His debut came against UFC Hall of Famer Randy Couture at UFC 118. However, the fight didn't go as planned, with Couture taking Toney down early and submitting him via arm triangle choke in the 1st round. Although Toney was criticized for his foray into MMA, his willingness to step out of his comfort zone showcased his fighting spirit. His final boxing appearance came on May 13, 2017, when he defeated Mike Shepard by a 6th-round stoppage, securing the WBF heavyweight title. At 48 years old, his career spanned nearly 3 decades, and he officially retired as one of the most accomplished multi-division champions in boxing history. In 2023, at the age of 55, Toney made an unexpected comeback, fighting fellow veteran Donovan Ruddock in a 6-round exhibition that ended in a draw. Though both fighters were past their prime, the bout was a testament to Toney's enduring legacy as one of the toughest, most skilled boxers of his era. About his house and cars. James Toney, the legendary boxer, is known to reside in Sherman Oaks, California, though specific details about his home remain private. A man with a taste for luxury, Toney has a well-documented passion for high-end cars. Over the years, his collection has featured elite models from brands such as Mercedes-Benz and BMW. Among his favorites are the sleek Mercedes-Benz S-Class and the powerful BMW 7 Series, both renowned for their luxury, performance, and style, reflecting Toney's own championship-level persona both in and out of the ring. Thank you for watching. Don't miss our fascinating biography of Felix, Trinidad, and other legendary boxers. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment with your thoughts, and subscribe to our channel for more exciting content. Stay tuned for more boxing stories.